So we've identified two different strategies. Number one, going to Puerto Rico obviously is like the most basic one, and then the IRA. Right? And then actually a third, and then making sure you're not in a state that has state income tax. Right. Is there anything else people can do? Because you can't depreciate crypto, obviously, right? Is there anything else that you can do from a tax perspective to, I guess, kind of mitigate your tax liability?
You then, all right, so this man is the man with the plan. He knows the U.S. system extremely well, but there's another strategy that this is more extreme. So you can keep going crazier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's this whole thing where basically people just abandon their U.S. citizenship and then move to Dubai.
Okay.
A lot. Yeah. So we have buddies and friends.
Renounce their citizenship.
Yeah. We have a lot of buddies and friends that, so if you live in the European Union, right? If you live anywhere in the EU, what people can do is you can move anywhere in the EU. People are moving to Portugal. 0% taxes on crypto in Portugal. A lot of people live in Lisbon. Now, last year you could do this where basically all you had to do is buy a property in Lisbon and basically you get your citizenship off the jump.
Shit.
Yeah. So I had a ton of people just moving to Lisbon in Portugal and then just saying, I'm not a U.S. citizenship. I'm not a U.S. citizen anymore.
Is that like a requirement that you have to renounce your citizenship?
Well, kind of, because the problem with that is like if you live in Lisbon, then you're still gonna get taxed from the United States. It's like Charlie who lives in Japan is still doing taxes here in America.
Yeah, U.S. is your tax on your worldwide income.
Correct.
Yeah, and speaking to that a little bit, right? So it's like taking that extreme of giving up your U.S. citizenship. Like Steve said, who cares if you have to vote or not? But in terms of being able to go visit your family, all that stuff, right? You don't want to come in to your own country, right, in the international line and have to wait and all that stuff. It's just something that I think a lot of people would find uncomfortable. And also, countries like Portugal, they could easily next year, the year after, just decide, nah. We don't want to give that tax break anymore. We got all these crypto people here that bought houses. They'll probably stay here. They'll probably, we'll start taxing them now.
Yeah.
It's a honeypot.
Yeah. No, this is why I said this is the most extreme stuff. This is like people who don't they're freaking out. So they just want to I need to pull the Band-Aid off and just run, they're almost running. So Dubai is the other one for tons of people from the UK run to Dubai. The most English people you ever see. It's in Dubai right now. That's a huge nice city and stuff like that. You gotta be respectful and everything.
Tate and them are always in Dubai.
Always in Dubai.
Yeah.
No taxes out there.
Yeah.
No tax out there. Big money. That's
no, it makes sense.
Yeah.
They're holding it back on us.
Yeah. Shout out to our guys.
Now we know why.
The Tate Bros and Sterling and Justin.
But I don't think they're
always in Dubai, bro.
I don't think they gave up their citizenship, right? I think they have dual. I think they have U.S. and
I doubt. The Tates.
Yeah.
I think it's multiple though.
Yeah, he has multiple.
Could it be?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing. That's the thing with some of the international countries, right? Like they don't have the same system as the United States, where essentially the United States is one of the only countries that actually follows you all the way around the world wherever you go to take your taxes. Right? You'll get taxed in the country you're living and by the United States. I think it's the amount is about if you earn over $100,000 in income per year, whatever's over that, the U.S. is going to come get, right? So we do also have some people who will be speaking to the international side in the course. Basically, I know, for example, in Australia, there's a little known thing where if you claim yourself as a trader, it doesn't have to be your profession, but you could say, hey, I'm a trader. I'm putting myself under this tax situation in Australia. You get like a huge discount on capital gains in Australia. So there's a little thing there. And then, in the UK, if you move to another country in Europe, right, you can go elsewhere relatively easily. And you can just leave the UK. They're not going to follow you for taxes, essentially. So you do have to do some steps to set up that. So we'll talk about that in the course. And we'll have people talking about that. But because I know, like, for example, Fresh and Fit's audience, right, there's probably about 20, 30, 40% who are international, and same with our audience as well, right? So I saw some people in the chat asking like, hey, do you guys help out in other areas of the world? Like, the internet's worldwide, so we try to give information worldwide too. But it is a lot easier if you are not a U.S. citizen or if you're not based out of the United States to basically get in a tax advantage situation. And definitely Dubai for crypto right now, not only for individuals, but for corporations is absolutely massive.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Wow. Look at some chats
I'll
here.
read these chats real quick and we'll get back into it.